Leading off the gray team, junior number 7, Matthew Bowser.
And we're going to get underway. Number 19, senior Caden Schlotterbeck is on the mound for the Navy team here in the top of the first inning at Victory Field. And Matty Bowser, number 7, junior, is in the box. And thus far, he has a 1-0 count after the first pitch. And here we go. And a swing, and looks like a foul ball. Couldn't tell, either a foul ball or it bounced out in front of Mr. Fecarata. And either way, we have an 0-2 count. And the 0-2 pitch outside for ball 1. 1-2 count now. Yesterday was absolute dead silence the first game in here.
We said there.
And the 1-2 is fouled out of play. No, it was funny. And 1-2. And Mr. Bowser's from the right side, giving the left-handed Mr. Schlotterbeck. And here comes the 1-2, and that's going to be hit into center field, playable, and the play is made for the first out of the top of the first inning.
Santiago Medina.
Yeah.
Yep. At the plate for the gray team, number 4, Santiago Medina.
And the first pitch to sophomore Santiago is a ball. Second pitch, swing and a miss for strike 1. 1-1 count with 1 down now in the top of the first inning for the gray team. And the 1-1 fouled back out of play. We're going to switch cameras. And we have a 1-2 count. And the furry thing fell off. And the 1-2 is a called strike 3. And that's going to record the second out of the top of the first.
Batting for the gray team, sophomore number 1, Roberto Negron.
And Roberto steps in for his first plate appearance of the day. And first pitch is up and away from Mr. Schlotterbeck for ball 1. And pitch, little downstairs. That's going to be the second ball of the cycle, and no strikes thus far. And we have 2 outs. Not much wind out there today. A little bit of breeze as the flag is still at half mast, and the pitch is fouled back. And we have a 2-1 count now. And pitch is upstairs. And while I'm at it, let's walk through the defense. Fecarata behind the dish today for the Navy team. And Mr. Walbeck at third, Hunter at short, Truckman at second, Meacham at first, Perry in left, Dolsky in center, and Kramer in right field. And the pitch, little upstairs on the 3-1, that's going to be ball 4. and Roberto is going to take first base.
It's huge. What do you feed that? Batting for the great team, sophomore, number 18, Kaden Summy.
And number 18, sophomore. And first pitch, second baseman fields the one hop from Kanan. And normally I would have said the Summy kid, but I didn't get a chance to because it was the first pitch. And because if a parent is in the booth, their child is referred to as that kid. Okay, well, anyways, that's going to wrap up the top of the first inning, and we're going to see what the Navy team has to say at the plate.
For the great team, number 16, Austin. That leading up for the Navy team, senior number 4, Jackson Hunter.
Yeah, Jackson steps in for his first plate appearance of the day. And first pitch from number 16, junior Austin Nash on the bump for the great team happens to hit Mr. Hunter. That is a hit by pitch, and he is going to be awarded first base for the pain.
Navy batter, sophomore number 9, Ben Perry.
Ben Perry steps in. Jackson Hunter is on first, goes first pitch, and the throw is not able to be made down to second base, and that will be a stolen base, and that is ball one on Ben. Runner in scoring position now with no outs, and pitch, that's going to be throw down to second on the back pick is not going to be in time. That is going to be ball two. Okay. One. Well, I called that a strike. Okay. All right. No worries. I'm used to it. All right. We got a 1-1 count with no outs, and pitch is fouled out of play defensively. Nash on the mound for Cola behind the dish. Curé behind third base. Bowser short. Dino second. Summy first. Negron and left. Layer in center and Merton in right. And the 1-2 pitch after the foul ball is downstairs for ball two. 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Runner on second base for the Navy team. And the 2-2 fouled back out of play. We're going to do the 2-2 again. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. That is going to be the first out of the bottom half of the first.
Batting for the Navy team, junior number 17, Theckarata.
All right, catcher for the Navy team, Trip, steps in. And we still have a runner on second base with one out now in the bottom half. And pitch is called strike one on the upper outside portion of the quote-unquote strike zone. Yes, that was sarcasm. And we have an 0-1 count with one out. And that's gonna be a hit and run RBI single for Tripp as Mr. Hunter scores on the base hit.
Navy batter, senior number 6, Paxton Dolsky.
And Paxton steps in, and he's about to see his first pitch of the day. Runner goes. Throw is not, throw is mishandled a little bit. One hopper down there had a chance at it, but the tag is not able to be placed. And Paxton is now going to have an 0-1 count with one out. One run has scored thus far in the bottom half of the first inning for the Navy team. And the 0-1 fastball is upstairs to even it up at ones. Pitches down and away. Takes the count to 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Bottom of 1. And Mr. Nash's pitch is ground ball. All right, middle of the field, and play's going to be made. So we're going to have a 6-3 ground out. Throw is made from first. Over to third is going to get Mr. Theckarata coming off the bag a little too far, and we're going to wrap up the inning with that third out. 1 run off 1 hit.
team, freshman number 8, Cchs. Kohler. Leading off for the gray team, junior number 15, Nathan Curie.
And the exactly steps into the box, and first pitch ground ball to third. That was a backhand play, not an easy play to make, and I didn't have time to even switch the camera on that one. That's a 5-3, and we have one down in the top of the second inning.
Now batting for the gray team, sophomore number 6, Jackson Lair.
Number 6 sophomore Jackson Lair steps in. See his first pitch way inside. That is a brushback pitch, we'll call it. And ball 2. Number 8 freshman Cchs Kohler is on the mound for Navy, and that ball is hit pretty well actually into center field. It's going to be about 10 feet from the warning track, and it's out number 2 on the F8. No, it was out number 2.
Batting for the gray team, junior number 9, Micah Merton.
And as you heard, number 9 junior Micah Merton steps in, and first pitch from Mr. Kohler is downstairs for ball 1. 1-0 count, 2 outs, top of 2 for the gray team, down by 1 run.
Who is this?
The Dulskis. Oh, Brian.
Yeah, Brian and Ryan.
And the 1-0 inside for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. And the pitch to Mr. Merton, foul ball off the foot possibly, or the turf, one of the two. Probably the turf. We had no rain yesterday. At least not here during the doubleheader yesterday. And the 2-1 line drive to second base there. And Laudriere was not able to handle that one. I would go base hit on that.
Yeah. I thought it was getting through. He happened to knock it down a little bit.
Yeah. Give him a reward for the hard hit ball.
Yes.
Batting for the gray team, junior number 8, Marcello Fracola.
And after the base hit from Mr. Micah Merton, we're going to have junior number 8, Marcello Fracola. First pitch is ball 1. And we're going to have the runner going on this one. He's leaning. And imagine that. He goes, pitches downstairs, gets away from Trip. And we have a stolen base. And a runner in scoring position, which with a timely hit here could be the tying run. I'm going to go with that conclusion as well on the pass ball. And the pitch, that's going to get called strike one. And 2-1 is the count with 2 outs. And this is a good opportunity to punch one through the 3-4 hole with the second baseman covering. And not going to get the opportunity there because we have a hit by pitch in the left shoulder. And we're going to have 2 on. And
16? What's the next?
Lucas Chen.
Formerly known as the Chen.
No, he's still the Chen kid.
At the plate, number 12, Lucas Chen.
And Lucas is going to step in. He is, first pitch is a swing and a miss. His dad is not in the booth tonight, and he has been referred to as Mrs. Chen's son as well.
Mr. Chen's wife's son.
Thank you. That is actually correct. Mrs. Yes. Mr. Chen's wife's son. Yes. And the wife's spouse's son. And the back pick is not successful there, so we're going to go to 1-1 and still with 2 outs, runners on first and second base. And looking for a timely hit is the gray team. And well hit ball, and it is playable in right field. Line out to right, and that's going to be the 3rd out, and we're going to head into the bottom half of the second with a 1-0 game.
sophomore, number 14, Spencer Meacham.
And here we go, bottom of 2, number 14, sophomore Spencer Meacham in the box. Takes first pitch, called strike 1, 0-1 count. We still have Mr. Nash on the mound for the gray team. That was not fun in the sun just there for Austin, as couldn't see the ball coming back to him. I think we'll switch back to the home plate camera as we await the third pitch of the cycle, and that's a foul ball on the ground rather, towards the Navy dugout. And time is granted, or time is called. And the 0-2 downstairs on the slider. Going to take the count to 1-2 now on Spencer, with no outs. One hit for each team thus far in the game, and Navy has, as I've stated previously, 1 run. Pitch is downstairs to even it up at 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch, fastball upstairs. It is filled up, 3-2. No outs, obviously no one on base thus far in the bottom half of the second. And 3-2 is a fast ball, swing and a miss for the strikeout and the premature camera switch. So there you have it.
Batting for the Navy team, freshman number 8, Cchs.
Numero 8, freshman Jax Kohler steps into the box. First pitch is ball 1. Jax was just on the mound for the Navy team. And he's awaiting the second pitch of the cycle, and that pitch is upstairs for ball 2. 2-0 count, 1 out in the half inning, and the pitch is fouled back out of play. And it is 2-1 now. And the pitch, fastball outside, ball 3, 3-1, 1 out. Right there. And a swing and a miss, strike 2, 3-2 now to Mr. Kohler, who's in the box. And actually, I think I'm going to not use Mr. for any freshman moving forward. So, Jax.
You didn't know their names.
Jax walks on the ball 4 there, and he is awarded first base for his
Navy batter junior number 12, Mitch Creamer.
And Mitch steps in, number 12. We'll go with Mr. Creamer, that he's an upperclassman. And we have a runner going, and that's going to be there in time. And the throw is in time, and that is a caught stealing for the second out of the bottom of the second inning. And 0-1, a called strike one on the pitch. That is off the plate for ball one. One ball, one strike, 2 outs. And pitch. Off speed. Into the turf. 2-1 count now. And pitches downstairs for the third ball of this cycle, and it's 3-1 with 2 outs. And gets the call on the outside corner, and the sun is definitely wreaking a little bit of havoc for Austin out there on the mound, as it does this time of day for the pitcher and primarily the center fielder. And the 3-2 with 2 outs. Foul ball. We're going to do the full boat again. Ta-da! And here we go. And ball 4 upstairs. And runner on first base, and Mr. Creamer.
The plate, freshman number 7, Josh Troutman.
And Josh steps in, number 7. Josh is a freshman. Troutman. And throw goes down to second base on the steal, and it's not there in time, so the stolen base is successful. And we're going to switch cameras now that we've got a runner in scoring position. And we have a 1-0 count with 2 outs. And pitch is upstairs for ball 2. No strikes thus far. And the 2-0. Gets the call there for strike 1, 2-1 with 2 outs. Runner on second base. And the pitch. Gets the call on the outside corner-ish. 2-2 and 2 outs. And the 2-2 pitch. And holds up does Josh, and fills it up 3-2 with 2 outs. Alright, and that's ball 4. That was not on the corner-ish.
Batting for Navy, freshman number 5, Ryder Wallbeck.
And number 5 freshman Ryder Wolbeck steps in, his first plate appearance of the day. First pitch is a called strike one on the outside portion of the zone. And the 0-1. Sorry. And that's strike two on the outside corner-ish. Either way, it's 0-2 and 2 outs, runners on first and second, and that is too far into the left-handed batter's box to be outside corner-ish. So that will be ball one. 1-2 count now, 2 outs, and pitch. All right, and okay. And 2-2 is the count now. And I got to give the catchers credit, because if they're going to get it on the frame, get it on the frame, and they're getting it on the frame. So good for them. So 2-2, downstairs and away, going to fill it up. And we're going to have the runners going on the pitch with 3-2 and 2 outs. And we'll see the result in a moment. And throw back to second, just to remind everyone that they're aware the base runners is Mr. Nash. And the pitch. Foul ball. And the runners are going to be going again on the pitch. See if kind of jump they get. And nope, throw back to second. And runners go. And that's ball four. And we're going to have them filled up.
Number 16, here. Batting for the Navy team, junior, number 16, Beth Laudriere.
All right, they are loaded up with 2 outs. Number 16, junior, Beth Laudriere, is in the box. First pitch is fouled back into the net for strike one. 0-1 count now on Beck.
You know what? We had the kids sing Safety Harbor too. And I
And
is that they were
the 0-1
doing hand motions. And the kids don't know the
will
words.
be outside and a little up. Ball one, 1-1 count, 2 outs, bases loaded. Gray team is looking to get out of this unscathed and leave 3 on. And I guess that was a little downstairs. I liked that pitch a lot better than I did some of the others, so maybe that's a give back. I'm not sure, but either way, it doesn't matter. It's 2-1 with 2 outs, and that's a foul ball. It's going to even it up at 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. And pitch to Beck, foul back out of play, and we're going to do the 2-2 again.
I saw him up on the stage, and he just was like looking at everyone looking at him and did not move. And I thought,
that's going to be ball 3. And we're going to have runners going on this pitch with them loaded up and 2 outs, which is always an interesting situation and adds a little excitement. And runners did not go on the pitch, but either way, it's a swing and a miss, and Navy gets out without giving anything up, and I'm sorry, Gray gets out without giving anything up, and Navy leaves 3 stranded.
The gray team, number 16, Austin Nash.
Jack Kohler still on the mound. 16 junior Austin Nash in the box for the gray team. First pitch called strike 1 here in the top of the 3rd inning. And off-speed pitch stays inside just a little too much, and that's ball 1. 1-1 count. And the pitch is going to be hit into center field. Fly ball is going to fall in. We're going to call that an off-the-hand sleeper. Either way, it's a single, and Austin's on first base.
At the plate for the gray team, number 10, Hunter Meyerback. No outs.
Hunter Meyerback is in the box, and that's called strike 1 on number 9, the junior. Sorry, sophomore.
That's Meyerback.
Runner goes. Mr. Nash has a stolen base, and he is now in scoring position. We have a 2-strike count, no balls thus far, and the pitch. That is way inside for ball 1. 1-2 count, no outs. Tying run for the gray team is 180 feet away. And the pitch. Okay. All right. Gets the call on the inside corner-ish. This time, that is a backwards K for the first out.
At the plate for the gray team, junior number 7, Matthew Bowser.
And Matty Bowser steps in for his second plate appearance of the day. And curveball's downstairs for ball 1. Left fielder's playing pretty shallow. And pitch, that's going to be inside corner, Strike one, 1-1 count. Runner on second base, with one out here. And the pitch. Swing and a miss on the off speed. Mr. Bowser. And with the 1-2, I don't necessarily foresee Cchs offering up much for Matty to hit this pitch. No, upstairs and in. Ball 2-2 count, 1 out, runner on second base. Top of the third inning for the gray team. Popped up. And it looks like Jackson Hunter's going to take it. He does on the second base side of the infield. And that's out number 2.
Batting for the gray team, number 4, Santiago Medina.
And Santiago is in the box for his second plate appearance. And there's 2 outs now, and that's a soft enough line drive for Jackson to get over and make a nice play on that while it was heading up the middle. But wasn't hit quite hard enough to get through. That's 3 outs, and that's going to wrap up the top of the first.
Team, sophomore, number 4, Santiago. Leading off the Navy team, senior, number 4, Jackson Hunter.
And shortstop for Navy team, or for Jackson Hunter, who is a senior this year and actually played for me previously. Takes first pitch, ball 1 downstairs. Second pitch is ball 2. Made that nice play up the middle to wrap up the top of the third defensively. And doesn't get the call there. That's going to be ball 3. I'll admit, it looked a lot like a lot of the other pitches that have been called this afternoon thus far, but it is what it is. And the 3-0 is a ground ball that's going to get in the 5-6 hole for Jackson, and I'm going to show just how clairvoyant I am, and he's going to run on the very first pitch.
At the plate, sophomore, number 9, Ben Perry.
And I cannot believe it. He did not run on the first pitch. I am shocked, and it just happens that way sometimes. Number 9, sophomore Ben Perry in the box for his second plate appearance of the day. No outs. First pitch was called strike 1. Number 4, sophomore Santiago Medina on the mound for the gray team now. And we have a second pitch that Jackson does not run on, and that's ball 1, 1-1 count. And no outs. Each team has 2 hits in the game. Oh, no, my. That one definitely could have gone in the pickoff direction there, had Jackson leaning at first base, but goes, and that's going to be a hit and run, and that's going to be a ball into the gap, and we'll see if they send him. They do. He's going to make it all the way around from first base because he was running on the pitch. It's going to be a stand-up double for Ben and an RBI, which is the second.
Navy batter, junior number 17, Trip Pecorata.
Which is the second run of the game for the Navy team. And Tripp is going to step in. Number 17, Navy catcher with a runner on second base in scoring position. And the pitch. Fastball upstairs for ball 1. And a 1-0, Mr. Perry's going to be picked off here if the out can be completed, and it's going to be. The tag is applied from Santiago, and that's a 1 down in the bottom half of the 3rd inning for the Navy team now.
That was the funniest thing when I first moved here. It was 60-something degrees. The fur like hoods and 60 degrees.
So I have a picture that popped up recently when we first moved down here. Alex was in 2nd grade, and there was a little girl around the corner of 2nd grade. I think his class.
Which is downstairs for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. To Mr. Pecorata. And the pitch, that's going to be outside. And that is outside-ish. Just not the outside corner-ish. 3-0 count to Tripp. We'll have a green light here if he likes it. And that's what we're used to. There you go. There's the called strike. 3-1, 1 out. And we're just getting prepped for the spring to be really entertaining. And the pitch, that is fouled out of play. And we've got a full count now. 1 out. And time. And 3-2 pitch pitch is on the way and gets the called strike 3, which is now the second out of the inning.
6. Dolsky.
And the pitch.
At the plate for the Navy team, senior number 6, Paxton Dolsky.
That was ball 1. Senior number 6, Paxton Dolsky takes a hack at the second pitch. That's going to even it up at 1-1 with 2 outs in the bottom of the third inning for the Navy team. And the 1-1 downstairs, ball 2. 2-1. And way outside, 3 balls, 1 strike. And the 3-1 ground ball to shortstop. Play is going to be made to record the 6-3 ground out and the third out of the bottom of the third. There is, however, 1 run scored off of 1 hit. That's going to make this a 2-0 ball game.
Leading off for the great team, sophomore number 1, Roberto Negron.
Top of 4, great team. And Roberto is in the box. And we have ball 1.
So we said his first 2 live meetings.
And the 1-0 pitch. Fouled back out of play. Number 14, sophomore, Spencer Meacham is on the mound for the Navy team here in the top of the 4th inning, and the pitch. And that's going to be foul, just foul from Roberto, who is also a sophomore.
I was like, hey, we'll be like, okay, done.
And the pitch. Upstairs evens it up at 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Gray team is looking to get something going here. And the pitch, that's going to be called strike 3. That was a nice pitch there. And we have 1 out.
There's that kid.
And who's stepping in?
It's that Summy kid.
It's that Summy kid. All right. How
At
about
the plate, number 18, that Sunny Kid.
Nice. I think I'm going to go with the Sunny Kid.
No, that is that Sunny Kid. Where's your wife? Is she down there?
No, but grandma is.
Hey, where is that Summy Kid? Oh,
I don't know if she did or not.
he's in the box. And foul ball. We have 0-1 count with 1 out.
What did we do to him last year? Or was it beginning of the fall season?
Ball 1.
No, that was in the spring.
Ball 1, check swing.
The senior got to pick the freshman walk up.
And it is 1-1 with 1 out. And the pitch, swing and a miss for strike 2. 1-2 count.
Does he have a sister?
Yes.
Did we sing happy birthday to his sister?
Wouldn't mind. I don't know.
And the 1-2 upstairs fastball. Swing and a miss for the strikeout and the second out of the top of the
This is McClintic.
4th inning.
What is this?
McClintic. Trevor McClintic.
Batting for the great team, freshman number 19, Trevor McClintic.
And Trevor steps in, number 19. He is a freshman and he's sporting his hoodie under his jersey. First pitch is ball 1. Trevor has a colorful bat with the blue and orange. And does not get the call there. A little surprising. It's a 2-0 count now, because that looked like a strike-ish. And big cut there from Trevor. Swing and a miss. Strike 1, 2-1 with 2 outs. Top of the 4th inning for the Gray team. And the 2-1. A little upstairs. Count is now 3-1. And the pitch. And that is going to be foul. Well struck baseball. Just about a foot foul as it went past third base. And we're going to do a 3-2 with 2 outs now. And the offering is upstairs. Ball 4. Trevor's going to take first base.
At the plate for the great team, sophomore number 6, Jackson Lair.
And Jackson steps in and going to be picked. Trevor got picked off over at first. That's going to wrap up the top of the 4th inning. And our leadoff hitter at the top of the 5th will be Jackson Lair.
Navy leadoff batter, sophomore, number 14, Spencer Meacham.
And Santiago is still on the mound for the gray team. Number 14 sophomore Spencer Meacham is in the box for the Navy team. And we have called strike one on the first pitch and swing and a miss for strike two. And the 0-2 pitch, that is inside for ball one. We are in the bottom half of the fourth inning. The score is 2 for the Navy team and 0 for the gray team thus far. And the pitch. That is a ground ball, going to get through the hole. Had enough on it to get through the 5-6 hole for a base hit single for the Meacham kid. Maybe I'll just refer to everybody as that kid.
Batting for the Navy team, freshman number 15, Evan Leach.
I could get really creative and just start coming up with like various nicknames just that make no sense. We could go in that direction. What do you think?
Whatever entity you see.
Oh, well.
Do we think Jagger DeRosa's going to make varsity?
Is that something we should talk about on the
Just off the top.
You got me stumped on that conversation on live mic.
The reason I asked is because I would think it would be cool if it was walk-up, so you can have some
Okay, gotcha. Ball one. We have a runner on second base as I have been distracted. It is of my own doing. And and freshman Evan Leach is in the box. And he's got a 2-0 count with no outs, runner on second base. And pitch gets away. And the pass ball is going to allow an advancement to third with no outs. So here we are, 3-0 count. Runner on third base and no outs. Infield is in. And the pitch. That's going to be not called a strike. So that is ball 4. I have to wait and see before I make an announcement. Sometime.
make sure that we're aligned with
Navy batter junior, number 12, Mitch Creamer.
And Mitch steps in with runners on the corners. And the first pitch to Mr. Creamer is upstairs. Ball 1. 1-0 count on the corners. Corners are going to play even. Middle infield's playing back to turn the deuce and give up the run. And pitch. That's a ground ball. That is not going to be a double play ball. And that is not going to be a successful 5-3 ground out either, because the throw goes into right field, and that is an E5 in my opinion, but we have to wait for the official scorekeeper. The runners on second and third.
Batting for Navy, number 1, Al Krieger.
And that is a run scored on the play. And as I said, second and third on base. And the first pitch is fouled off for strike 1. Number 1 freshman Al Krieger is in the box. And he awaits the pitch from Santiago, and that pitch is also fouled count with no outs here in the bottom half of the fourth inning. And the pitch. And that is a called strike three for the backwards K. And that's going to be one out with runners on second and third.
Now batting freshman number 5, Ryder Waldeck.
And Ryder steps in with runners on second and third, and a swing and a miss for the strike on the first pitch offering from Mr. Medina. And let's see what the second pitch looks like here, and that is a ground ball to second off the glove of Lucas. And it bounces over to Matty Bowser. That is going to be a run scored on the ground ball. And
Batting for the Navy team, junior number 16, Beck Ladriere.
And runner goes on the pitch, called strike one, stolen base. And runners in second and third base with one out. And infield's in now, and we've got a pitch upstairs. It's a 1-1 count now. And the pitch, bunt attempt from number 16, junior Beck Ladriere, is unsuccessful, and that is strike two. 1-2 count now with one out and two runners in scoring position. And the pitch, that's going to be called strike three. Nice pitch from Santiago there for a second backwards K of the inning, or the bottom half thus far of the fourth inning. Top of the order.
Senior Jackson Hunter.
And senior Jackson Hunter, top of the order, is in the box with two outs and two on. Had a base hit through the 5-6 hole last at bat. And he's got two ducks sitting out there that he's hoping to bring home. And that's gonna burn the left field now. Yeah. That's gonna be a 2 RBI official scorekeeper double. Thank you, sir, for Mr. Hunter, and that is going to be the fourth run of the bottom of the fourth for the Navy team. That was
Now batting sophomore number 9, Ben Perry.
And it is a 6-0 ball game. And Ben Perry steps in for Navy and pitches on the inside corner, strike one. 0-1 now. Two down, Jackson's on second. Ground ball foul. He's gonna go 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And the 0-2 pitch is the throw to third is going to go into left field, which is going to allow Jackson to score, as he was attempting to steal third, which he actually did steal third, but the throwing error allowed him to come home for the fifth run of the inning for the Navy team, and pitches downstairs. I'm going to switch cameras now that we have no one on base. And the count is 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. And pitch to Ben. Ground ball is not going to be played at third base. That's going to get into left field, and Ben is going to make his way to second base. And I did not, I was not able to switch the camera there, sorry. And Ben's on second base now with the E5.
Junior, number 17, Tripp Pecorata.
Tripp's going to step in with a runner in scoring position after the E5, as I said a moment ago. And we still have 2 outs. And pitches inside for ball 1. And the pitch, foul ball, 1-1 count, 2 outs. And the Perry kid on second base. So we're just going with that the rest of the time here. All day Saturday is going to be just, that's it. Okay, 1-1 count, 2 outs. And the pickoff attempt at second, Ben is able to get it back in successfully.
I don't know if that's why I was surprised that it gave me. Okay.
And pitch, throw down to third, got Mr. Perry in a pickle, and he is going to get to third base successfully on the throw that bounces in the turf. One, 1-2 count on Tripp with 2 outs, and Mr. Perry on third. That is ball 2. And the 2-2 outside, that's going to bring it to a 3-2 count here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th inning. I think the bottom of the 4th has been longer than the rest of the innings of the game. And that's going to be a fly ball to right. That's a nice play in foul territory by the Summy kid to wrap up the 5-run inning for the Navy team with, I believe, 2 hits and 3 errors in the inning. And that's going to head us into the top of the 5th inning.
Number 6, Jackson Lair leading it off.
Leading off the great team, sophomore number 6, Jackson Lair.
And here we go. Top of the 5th inning. Jackson is in the box for the gray team. First pitch is a cold strike. 0-1 pitch is popped up to first base, and play is made to record the pop out. And we got one down.
See, we're just letting them run away with this, so then on Saturday, they'll be like, what the heck did this happen? Oh, great, national championship. Okay.
Batting for the great team, junior number 9, Micah Merton.
Micah steps in for the gray team now, Mr. Merton. And first pitch is downstairs for ball 1. Spencer Meacham still on the mound for the Navy team. Gets the call there for strike 1, 1-1 count, 1 out, top of the 5th inning for the gray team. Off-speed pitch falls in there for strike 2. And 1-2. Fastball upstairs takes count to 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the 2-2. Foul ball. Out of play. Uh, 2-2 count with 1 out. And the pitch. Ooh. And that is 3-2 with 1 out. And the 3-2, that's going to be soft.
8. Batting for the great team, junior number 8, Marcello Fracola.
Marcello steps in with 2 outs for the gray team. Pitch is fouled back out of play. And we have an 0-1 count on the junior. And pitch is downstairs for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, and 2 outs, top of the 5th inning for the gray team. And the pitch, called strike 2. Nice pitch there. And we got 2 outs. And the 1-2. Foul ball. I'm going to do the 1-2 again. And the pitch. A little up and away. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the top of the 5th inning, and the pitch does not.
That was twice per trip today. Once as pitcher and once as batter.
3-2 on the ball. And here we go. And that is a fly ball to right field. It is managed for the 3rd out of the top of the 5th inning for the gray team. Heading in.
Team pitcher, sophomore number 10, Hunter
great
Leading
solution.
off for Navy, sophomore number 18, Donovan Garrido.
And number 18, sophomore Donovan Garrido is going to step in for his first plate appearance of the day. And number 10, sophomore Hunter Meyerback is on the mound for the gray team. And the 1-0 pitch is fouled back out of play. And we're going to have a 1-1 count here in the bottom of the 5th inning for the Navy team at 5:05 p.m. And the pitch gets the call on the outside right-handed batter's box for strike 2. 1-2 count with no outs. And that's going to be a hit by pitch up in the shoulder area. And Donovan's going to be awarded first base.
At the plate, Spencer Meacham.
And Spencer steps in the box. Runner goes, and that is going to be a Garrido stolen base, and ball 1. And we have a runner in scoring position at second base for the Navy team. And a 1-0 count with no outs in the bottom half of the 5th. Nice pitch there. Gets the strike call. 1-1 is the count with no outs. And the 1-1. Ball gets away. It's going to allow Garrido to advance to third. That. And swing and a miss on the 2-1 pitch. By the way. And we got a 2-2 count, runner on third base in Donovan Garrido. And no outs. And we will see what the offering dispenser is here. And that's going to be inside and downstairs for ball 3. 3-2 count, no outs. Infield is in, and that's hit into center. Nice play in center field. 1 out on the line out. Keep the runner at third base.
Navy batter number 8, freshman Cchs. Kohler.
No tag up on the play. And Cchs is going to step in because I'm not allowed to say Mr. Kohler because he's a freshman. And that is a soft ground ball to first base. Pretty much does the same thing as a bunt with how soft it was. It's an unassisted ground out by the Somebody Kid. There you go.
Freshman batter number 15, Evan Leach.
So we now have 2 outs in the inning, half inning that is, ground ball, and play is going to be made on the 6-3 as freshman Evan Leach grounds out to wrap up the bottom half of the fifth inning for the Navy. One run does score, however, to make this an 8-0.
Leading off the great team, sophomore number 12, Lucas Chen.
No, Geiger beats all of them.
They're going, they have a game.
You can stand up. Oh, they going?
They play at 7:45.
Oh, okay.
I mean, they probably are getting with us here soon. They have to like go to St.
Number 12, sophomore Lucas Chen is in the box for the gray team, top of the 6th inning. And we have number 2 freshman Zeke Johnson on the mound for the Navy team. And the 0-1 pitch is ball 1, 1-1 count, no outs.
No, that's not bad.
Yeah, I realized that after.
And the 1-1 downstairs and in. Ball 2, 2 balls, 1 strike, no outs. And the 2-1, that is ball 3 off the plate.
I'm 6'1".
And
He's only 6'8".
And the 3-1, round ball foul. 3-2 is the count with no outs, top of the 6th inning for the gray team. And the 3-2, well, foul ball. And we're going to do the 3-2 again.
That chicken macaroni and cheese mix is really good.
That mac and cheese is amazing. It is. And that's ball 4. And first pitch, fly ball is not playable to center field. Yeah. That was number 14, junior Max Van Rees with the double to right center. That is now going to put the Navy
At the
or
plate,
the gray team.
sophomore number 2, Jackson Fraser.
It's going to put the gray team in a position with 2 on in scoring position with no outs. First pitch to number 2, sophomore Jackson Fraser. Ball 1. That is going to be popped up. And ball is caught at short, and I just realized I didn't switch the cameras a moment ago, so my apologies. 1 out.
Number 1.
7.
At the plate, number 7, Matthew Bowser.
And back to the top of the order in Matty Bowser, and the pitch is ball 1 outside. Runners again on second and third in scoring position with 1 out in the top of the 6th inning. Gray team's looking to put some numbers on the board, and that's going to be a ground ball, and that is going to be an E3 on the ground ball. That is going to allow a run to score from third. We have runners on the
At the
corners.
plate, freshman number 17, Caden Lucas.
And we have runners on the corners. Number 17, freshman Caden Lucas is in the box. Matty Bowser goes to steal second, which he does. No one covers the bag, however, and Tripp's throw goes into center field with no one covering. It allows a run to score, and it allows Mr. Bowser to advance to third base. So that is the second run of the inning for the gray team. It was ball 1 on the pitch, and Matty Bowser's at third base, now 90 feet away from the what would be or will be or can be the third run of the inning for the gray team, and we'll see if he's able to get to the plate. And the pitch. Ball 2, 2 and 1, 1 out. And the pitch. Throw down to third. Not going to be in time. Count is now 3 balls, 2 strikes with 1 out. And the 3-2 pitch. Going to be upstairs for ball 4. Going to put them on the corners now.
Team batter, sophomore number 1, Roberto Negron.
And Roberto is going to step in with them on the corners here with 1 out. And first pitch, swing and a miss from Zeke Johnson. And no throw down to second. Stolen base there. Runners on second and third now with 1 out. 1-1 count on Negron. Roberto, number 1 sophomore, and gonna get that call on the off speed. It is a second strike of the cycle and a 1-2 count with 1 out here in the top of the 6th inning. And the pitch, that's gonna be That one's a hit. That'll be an infield single for Roberto, and an RBI as Matty Bowser scores from third base. 3.
Batting for the gray team, freshman number 3, Kyler Ring.
Runners on first and second base. And number 3, freshman Connor Ring is. And the pitch, that's a ground ball, third base.
What are we doing? You guys have 1 out.
It's and that's going to be a double play because of the tag at third. So we had a 5-3 ground out. The runners did not necessarily go, and throw made to third, and the third out was the tag out at third base. That's going to wrap it up. 3 runs, however, were scored by the great team in the top of the 6th inning to make this an 8-3 ball game. Navy. All right, and we're back. Sorry for the delay from the guy on the phone talking to someone about business. All right, we have a 1-1 count. We have who on the mound? The Chen kid. We have, and we could further expand that as Mr. Chen's wife's son, and he has delivered The third pitch of the cycle to number 7 freshman Josh Troutman. It is a 2-1 count here in the bottom of the 6th inning. And does not get the call there. 3-1 count now. And here's Lucas's pitch, and that's going to be ball 4. And runner is on first base now after Josh is awarded a walk with ball 4.
At the plate for the Navy team, freshman number 1, Al Krieger.
Number 1 freshman Al Krieger steps in again for his second plate appearance of the day. Runner goes. Pitch is down and away. No throw is attempted to second base, and the base is stolen by Josh. And swing and a miss. 1-1 count. He did swang. That was a swang. That was a daddy hack. And the 1-1 downstairs, ball 2, 2-1 count, no outs. Runner in scoring position on second base for the Navy team. It is 5:26 p.m. on this Tuesday night, December 9th, and pitch. Foul ball. Yeah, true. Foul ball, and we are 2-2 count. And Lucas's 2-2 pitch to Al. And we got a full count now with no outs.
Truly good.
100%. And inside for ball 4. So we have a consensus that the Chen family are very nice people in the press box here.
Batting for Navy, freshman number 2, Zeke Johnson.
And here goes Zeke. Here goes the freshman Johnson kid here and in the box. And runner goes. Throw is going to go down. Ball is going to get away and into foul territory down the left field line. And a run is going to score. And that is Josh Troutman scoring on the throw that got away there. And Al Krieger is at second base, no outs, and the pitch to Zeke is the second ball of the cycle, and it's a 2-0 count with no outs. 1 run has been scored thus far in the bottom half of the 6th inning for the Navy team. That is inside for what is now ball 3. 3-0. And the 3-0 pitch downstairs is going to be ball 4. And Zeke is going to take first base.
Freshman batter number 3, William Gable.
See, amigo. Runners on first and second base, no outs. And number 3 freshman William Gable steps in. is a 1-0 count after the first pitch from Lucas. Lucas is looking for his ground ball to turn a deuce here. And the pitch is upstairs for ball 2. 2-0 count.
So, school me on Saturday because, so I'm not really.
2-0 to.
They get coaches for these games.
We have a strike one called on the young man named
But
Gable
someone's gonna say, okay,
William.
this is storm balls.
2-1 count.
Somebody else could
And we await Lucas's fourth pitch of the cycle. And fouled back into the net for the second strike, and a 2-2 count now with no outs, runners on first and second. Bottom of the sixth inning for the Navy. And the pitch fouled back out of play. And we're gonna.
White's got that one time.
We're gonna.
What'd you say?
White is definitely going to play in the first game.
Well, we think
I don't know.
2 and 3 in the first? Well, that might make some sense, right? It might be at 1 and 4.
White's 2 and 7 though.
That better than
Gold is 1, 7, and 1.
really?
And ground ball, and the deuce is turned. I know. Double play there on the ground ball, and there's 2 down. Runner is on third base on the advancement.
Navy batter, number 9, sophomore, Ben Perry.
Ben Perry steps in. And the pitch up and away for ball 1. And 1-0 count now. And Lucas's pitch, a little upstairs. Yeah, I was just like, because I'm thinking, oh, dude, it's definitely White Navy. And no, this is actually going to be the.
At the plate for Navy, junior number 17, Trip Becarata.
And Tripp steps in with 2 outs. Ben is on second base once again with that nice, well-hit ball into right center double. And Lucas's pitch up and away.
They're playing to see who they play, pretty much.
And well hit ball to center, well struck, not enough on it to burn the center fielder, and the fly out or line out, depending on the perspective, is the third out of the bottom of the sixth inning. And we go in to the top of the seventh with a 10-3.
They're not even picking
Sound
up.
like you guys?
They're not even picking up from where they left. Maybe they are.
No, they are. Nathan was to be left.
Yeah, so then that's what they're doing.
And here we go.
Because that was what.
Leading off for the gray team, junior number 15, Nathan Cchs.
Top of the 7th, and the Cure kid is in the box. And first pitch is swing and a miss for strike 1. We have freshman Josh Troutman on the mound for the Navy team. And the second pitch, and dribbler to pitcher, 1-3 ground out recorded. First out of the top of the 7th for the gray team.
At the plate, freshman number 3, Connor Ring.
That's weird because they're not following any order.
Number 3, freshman Connor Ring.
Right.
Ground ball to third, and the 5-3 is recorded. Ground out is the second out of the top of the 7th inning.
That's Jackson Lear, right?
You got it.
At the plate, number 6, Jackson Lear.
2 outs. Sophomore Jackson Lear steps in. And the pitch. Called strike 1. They will not play the bottom half.
Right.
And 0-1 count with 2 outs and the pitch. A little up and in for ball 1. 1-1 count. And I better plug the I better pay attention to what I'm doing here. And 1-1 pitch, down and away, 2 balls and 1 strike. Two down, top of the 7th, and that's going to be a base hit into left field, and he's going to push it for 2, and he's Jackson's going to be awarded with a double with the effort put in to hustle to second base there, so good for him.
McClintock, number 19.
Gray team batter, freshman number 19, Trevor McClintock.
Freshman Trevor McClintock steps back into the box again for his second plate appearance of the game, and not going to describe that one.
They bounce off.
And runner on second, and that was a swang. He swang.
Big swing.
He did.
That was a big swing.
That was he has a pretty big swing. We saw it last at bat. So 0-1 on the swing and a miss. Pitch is upstairs, and that's going to wrap up the game. 3 outs, top of the 7th. That's going to wrap up this this game between Navy and Gray. It is going to be the Navy team.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that solidifies Navy's spot at the top, the number 1 seed for Saturday's World Series.